Okay, so we're gonna start here. I film with my phone. I have an Honor, I don't know Honor what right now, so that's what I use. Not the best camera, but heavy engine, and because I bought it for half price, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for that. I'm not a vlogger, so I was like, hey, let me get what I'm getting. And then I normally do my videos at night or indoors, so I need light. What I do is when I'm doing them in my room, then I can get light. I bought me these after trying to find I bought these. See, they're very strong. I bought these floodlights because I did the whole ring light thing. Didn't like it. Also, these are very useful. They can charge your phone and load shedding. Okay, at first I bought them for load shedding. Then I realized I can use them for this because I shoot in the dark, right? So my room is usually very dark and this works great. But I have two. So I have another one over there, right? I have another one over there, just brightening up the room, and that's it. And they were cheap. That was the point. That's because I can use them during load shedding. They really, really very good. When I'm doing something outside at night, when I'm collecting rainwater at night, I carry them. Everything, they're very, very useful. And I can charge my phone because they actually have a port to charge my phone. And I use them when I'm filming. Now, another thing is I do not film with my back camera most of the time. I film with my front camera because I don't like looking at the back of the phone. It feels like I'm talking to the camera, whereas when I am filming with my front camera, I can see myself and it feels like I'm talking to myself. I'm weird. I don't mind talking to myself. Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't want to be like I'm gatekeeping anything. I was watching Pastor Mboro. Let me just put you through my day. It's Tuesday and it's the third day of extra classes. They're going to end on Friday. We started Sunday night. So I do morning classes and I also do night classes as well. But today I was not on the night timetable, which means I got to go home early. I usually don't go home early and I just do my usual schoolwork and stay at school and do my usual schoolwork. But today I was like, let me go rest so that I can handle Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, rested. So I came back to rest, passed by the petrol store and to buy myself Magnum because it was sunny for the first time in a while. So I was like, oh, let me get me some Magnum. And everybody there's dressed in traditional attire. So I'm like, oh, it's September. It's Heritage Month. I forgot. Completely forgot about that. Which was nice to see everybody looking all nice in their traditional attires. Came back to my room, set up the alarm for 2 hours, went to sleep. And then I woke up and it was still sunny. So I started doing my washing, got everything out. I was like, I'm going to wash everything. And a few moments after I started, it gets dark, starts raining, had to stop and collect everything back, which was annoying as hell. Had to collect everything back. Then I was like, okay, let me just rest, go back to sleep and rest. I'm going to rest for another 2 to 3 hours because I don't want to not fall asleep at night. But I couldn't sleep. So I started watching videos on Netflix. And then I was like annoyed. And then I went to YouTube. And that's when after watching a few other stuff, criminal shows and stuff, I found Pastor Mboro's thumbnail. Okay, MacG's thumbnail. And I was like, I'm going to watch this because this is a big story. And he's being interviewed, which means he's telling his side of the story. I want to see that. So I watched it. I'm surprised at how level-headed Pastor Mboro is. Okay, now let's move on from Pastor Mboro. Of course, it's a podcast. I just decided to just play it and go back to washing my clothes. So I went back, took some of the stuff now, didn't take everything out, washed, but then it got dark and I got tired, came back, brought everything else back, And yeah, some of the stuff is hanging, some of the stuff is baked, some of the stuff is in the water. You know, it is what it is.